Hello and welcome to all. The peloton will today leave Belgium and head towards the Champagne region and its renowned vineyards. There, the riders will be able to engage in a sparkling climate where the succession of short, steep climbs will delight the punchers.
It's a fairly long stage, guys. You've got to keep as much as you can in the tank for the final 50 kilometers because all the short climbs are concentrated there. And it's there that everything will be decided today.
Time gap stabilized. 1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
This stage is fairly uneventful. If you think that nothing special is going to happen, you can advance the clock to the closing kilometers. The lead group is too large to work well together. It may explode into several pieces.
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't tend to be caught up that easily.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. The first climb of the day is classified as 4th category. There will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
The feed zone is nearing for the men at the front.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves. Come on, guys. It's now that you've got to keep focused and stay at the... We'll soon be at the foot of the first climb. Go! Go!
The next two climbs are classified as fourth category. There is only 1 point to be had at the top of each. The first rider to the top of the next climb will last time check with a breakaway. 1 minute.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
Courage, on continue. Allez les gars,
Continue. Allez, courez. Continue, les gars.
Ihr schafft das. Ihr schafft
es. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The Côte d'Auvilliers the Champillon, more than 2 kilometers at 6%. A duo of climbs that could whittle down the peloton once and for all. There will be 1 point to be had towards the polka dot jersey at the top for the next climb. .30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The breakaways managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
Allez, on y va. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, allez les gars.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, continuez là, plus vite, plus vite. Continuez comme ça.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Allez les gars, oui. Weiter so, Jungs.
Komm schon.
Ihr schafft das.
Gut so! Haut rein, Leute!
Continue comme ça.
Allez les gars, lâchez rien, allez.
The penultimate climb of the day, the Côte de Moutigny, is particularly steep. An average slope of over 11%. A wall that could be the decider, but there will still be one last obstacle to be crossed before reaching Epernay.
Da kommen sie! Haut rein! Ihr schafft das!
Allez les gars, courage.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
C'est bien.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb. We need to score points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader.
Ihr schafft das! Kommen sie! Haut rein! Weiter so, Jungs! Ihr schafft
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standing.
Courage, on continue. Continue les gars.
Another 15 kilometers and one last obstacle, Mont Bernon. If one rider manages to make it over the top alone, he has the race as good as won, because there'll only be 4 kilometers, mostly downhill, before he reaches the line.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
gut so! Haut rein, Leute! Macht Dampf, Jungs!
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads, but watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Haltet euch ran! Haltet euch ran! Macht Dampf, Jungs! Haltet euch ran!
Kommen Sie, haut rein.
Kommen sie! Haut rein!
Gut so, haut rein,
Macht Dampf,
Leute.
Jungs!
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing. Watch out for him for the overall. You've got to chase him down.
Haltet euch ran! Ihr schafft das! Macht Dampf, Jungs! Haltet euch ran! Ihr schafft das!
Only 5 kilometres before the finish in Epernay, and one classified climb left. If no one gains the upper hand, it will be decided in the sprint.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
The red pennant. Let's not forget that the final 500 metres are on a slope of about 7%. Don't crack.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today. Here is today's stage winner. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the host. He's amongst the... We can say that he is in spot.
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. It's the final stage, guys. Today, there's a long time trial on the program. Unsurprisingly, victory should go to a specialist of the discipline. Given our lead in the general classification, we're going to have to go all...
now welcome the leader of the race onto the ramp for this individual time trial. He will do his utmost to produce the best time and retain his jersey. Come on, let's give him a cheer.
Okay, here we go. It's a fairly winding route, so you'll have to be on the button with your trajectories. First left bend. Go on. Try to stay in an aerodynamic position. Watch out. You're coming to a left-right bend. Now the road is a lot straighter. Get into the TT position and concentrate on your effort. Come on, 10 kilometers left. Go, push hard on those pedals. Go!
This result is clearly not up to my It's the final stage, guys. Today... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is, you didn't prove me wrong. We finish with the yellow jersey. It's wonderful. Congratulations to you all. You rode a great race. I'm proud of you. Hi, guys. Welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. We can win this. I'm counting on you to control the race. Come on. Today, it's ours. Have a good stage, guys.
Hello everyone. If the start of the stage is conducive to an early breakaway, the finish, on the other hand, is perfect terrain for the sprinters and their teams who will do their utmost to set up a mass sprint.
Okay, I'll protect him. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. At the front, of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The breakaway is losing ground. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
15 kilometers from the finish. Arms in crimson, pretty good control of the situation, and should soon catch up with the breakaway riders. We should win.
Vamos, campeones.
Continuez comme ça, les gars. Allez, bravo, les gars. Venga, apretad un poco más. Allez, les gars.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
Chavales. ¡Les voilà! ¡Allez, les gars! ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis! ¡Un poco más, venga! ¡Vamos,
Continuez
chicos!
comme ça. Desapretad un poco más.
¡Allez, les gars! ¡Allez, les gars, courage! ¡Continuez comme ça! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Continuez comme ça! ¡Allez, les gars, courage! ¡Lancez rien!
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
Dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Les voilà!
Allez, les gars. Continuez comme ça.
¡Sois muy buenos!
Allez, les gars.
¡Vamos, chicos, muy bien!
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Venga, apretad un poco
¡Venga,
más.
chavales!
Eso es, chavales. Vamos, chicos.
¡Lancez rien, les gars! ¡Arriba, chavales! ¡Venga, apretad! ¡Sí, sois los mejores! ¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Muy buenos! ¡Sí, sois muy buenos!
Ánimo.
Ya lo tenéis.
Eso es, chavales. Venga, apretad. Eso es.
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Sí, sois los mejores.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
¡Lâchez rien! ¡Allez!
¡Arriba, chavales!
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
¡Venga, dale ahí!
Teams are organising for the final showdown. The sprinters are primed. There will be soon be burning rubber.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, he tops this weekend. He's amongst the...
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. In the absence of any notable difficulty, we can assume that the sprinters' teams will take control of the race to set up a bunched finish. Which of the sprinters will seize his chance to succeed Marcel Kittel, winner in Po in 2017? The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. 1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. The peloton has just joined up with the breakaway. The peloton has caught up.
There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops.
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification. The first rider to the top of the next climb will pocket 1 point for the climber's jersey. The breakaway is losing ground.
On flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Okay, I'll protect him. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The final difficulty of the day is coming up. An excellent opportunity for the slowest in the sprint to play an attack from far out. However, the peloton is not given in yet, and it's perhaps best that the breakaway riders continue to ride in unison.
¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Vamos, señor! ¡Venga, ánimo! ¡Eso es, eso es!
Here's the positions over the last climb. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Vas-y, continue.
¡Rápido, venga! ¡Es tuyo!
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Continúa.
For now, use the virtual yellow jersey.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Come on, guys!
Lâchez rien. Vamos, chicos.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Venga,
Allez
chavales!
les gars.
Allez, continuez comme ça. Ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
Continuez comme ça.
Chicos. Venga, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Venga, apretad un poco.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Arriba, chavales.
Vamos, chicos, arriba.
Eso es, chavales.
Vamos, chicos.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Vamos, campeones. Venga, dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Allez, les gars. Chicos,
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Bravo les gars, c'est bien. Allez les gars.
Arriba, chavales.
Sí, sois los mejores. Un poco más, venga.
Eso es, chavales. Apretad un poco más.
The breakaway is holding off the peloton, but it's going to be difficult. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometres.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Eso es, chavales.
Dadle chicos, que ya lo tenéis.
Vamos, chicos.
Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We need to score points for the green jersey.
Only 3 kilometres left. It's a bunched peloton that will fight it out for victory. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
This stage is his. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. We can say that everything is going well for him as he tops this. He's amongst the leading...
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We retain the white jersey. That's the main...